Hey, how's it going? I got a request the other day saying, hey, can you make a video of how to lace a good bull rope handle? Because mine aren't really turning out so well. So, I'm going to try to make a video the best I can. All I got is kind of me in the video and some poor lighting. I know that's bright. And, well, I'm going to try to show you how to do it. Lacing a bull rope is very simple once you kind of get the idea how to. The only difference between lacing a left-handed rope and a right-handed rope is basically the way you're lacing your leather. Where you got your right-handed rope facing to your left-hand side and your left-hand rope facing your right-hand side. The only difference is you're doing it backward the other side. Same pattern, same way, different side. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So you got a 7 plait. I'm going to show you on how to lace a 7 plait handle, which are, in my opinion, the nicest and the easiest handles to learn how to lace. They turn out the nicest, they're easy to lace, and they're just flat out fun. They turn out even every time if you don't pull the leather too tight and it snaps. Because a 5, you can pull it just a little bit too hard and then, it just turns out being uneven. Start all over again or build a new rope or something. With a 9, everything's too compact and you bust your rope or your paracord that you're lacing your handle and just With a 7, you got the happy medium. So I'm going to try to show you lace. Right now I got my awl in it already, and it's in a hole, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So I'm going to maybe I can get it right here. All right, perfect. So I already got started. I'm just going to show you maybe 1 or 2 stitches. And then once you kind of get the 1 or 2 stitches, you can figure out how to lace the rest of the handle. And it's basically where you got your braiding pattern. Okay. I'm going to take a pair of scissors. I'm going to show you the pattern how to lace your handle. So where you got, where'd my scissors go? So you got it to where it's kind of a upside down V. You see how that is? So like with this left-handed, I'm going to start right here. So the back hand of my lace is going to start in front of this one other braid. Hand's shaking. See how that is? There we go. See the front of that front? And I'm going to try to get in between these 2 braids. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross over, because the front of that last lace is going to come back behind one or directly across, depending on how you do it, in front of this, wrong direction, this braid right here. See how that is? Now I'm going to come across the one next to the front one. So I'll be basically going neighbors, where it's the front is going to start in front of one, and then it's going to come back here behind or directly across, and then where I just had the front one, I'm going to go to the next one. That's going to punch my next hole. See how that is? So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean right now. So I'm on the back side. I just punched in the front, and I'm going to start the back side of my next lace. And I got a lacing needle from Tandy Leather, about $5. It's going to help you put out your leather and make sure it's all nice and even. So I got my awl. I'm going to take out, pinch it with my thumb, and it should have a decent hole. I put my lacing needle through it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the front of my leather, the other side, and I'm going to make sure it's even, so run my fingers down it and make sure it's nice and even where you got the shiny part of your leather on top. And see how it's kind of twisted like that? Oh, whoops. See, it's kind of twisted. See right there? It's kind of twisted. Well, now I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to rotate it until it's shiny again. And then I'm just going to pull it through. Okay, my camera's sitting on my thigh, so you kind of bear with me now. Alright, when it's shiny, pull it through nice and even, nice and easy. And once you kind of get maybe a 4 or 5 inch gap, you grab your other side where you started, and you just pull it through. I got one hand But see how I leave a gap. That way I know where, because I push it down, I won't be able to know where I put my awl for the next hole, or I might push the center of the braid instead of in between where I want it. See how that is? So I leave that where I can, it's basically I can see where I'm putting my awl. That's all that is. So I'm going to grab it now. I'm going to set my camera. Okay. I'm going to grab it and pull it through. Not too fast because your leather likes to twist on you. See, it's kind of twisting on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to twist the leather the opposite direction where it's wanting to twist. Grab it. Pull it through nice and even, and it will straighten out for you. Don't worry about it. Pull it nice and even, not too tight, but down to where it's evenly with your last lace. See how that is? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist the bottom of that, and make sure I'm still even with my leather, which I am, but you always want to make sure you are. And the more times further you get down your handle, the easier it is going to be able to twist your leather, because it'll be getting smaller and smaller, so it'll just be easier to twist. And I'm still even, and don't pull too fast, because it will twist up on you. If it does, just twist it the opposite direction like I just showed you. Now the bottom is the very key point of make sure it pulls out nice and even. So I'm going to make sure I do this nice and even. Nice and slow, because you pull it too fast, it might twist on you. Bam! And you don't pull it down so hard. You only pull it snug to where it's even with your last lace. See how nice and even that is? Now, make sure you double check your leather is even, and you lay it in your direction and make sure it's nice where you want it, and that's how that is. See how that works? And then, so it's going to be basically, a right-handed is going to be the exact same way except the other direction. Now, I'm going to show you where to put my awl. So now I'm starting with my next one, and I'm going to put my awl right in between those two braids. See how that is? In between them. You know, it's going to be nice and even, and it's what makes your beautiful handles. So, whoops. There we go. Okay, I can see that. Ah! Perfect. Now, I'm going to take it where I need it. Just kind of bend it and poke it through. You only poke it through until you feel it where it went through. And if it goes through, you normally see your handle bend like that. See how it bends? Now you poke underneath to make sure you got it where you want it. You don't split any strands or whatnot. Got to pull it through and make sure you got it. Okay. I'm nice and even with that now. Do it again, just a little bit. And then I go through. Your handle should be bent. If your handle bends, you did it correctly. You went in between your strands. You didn't bust one. And you just keep doing that on a full lace. Now, when you get down to a skip lace, it's a good idea to go maybe at least halfway down your handle full lace, and then half and half. I call it a half and half. I like to do a lot of 3/4 and a quarter, where I go 3/4 way down my handle, where it's a full lace, and I start my skip lace. Now, here's the skip lace. It's no different than a full lace, except you jump one. So, where's my scissors? I'm going to, let's say I'm going to start skip lacing right about here. Okay, so this is my last full lace. And then, I don't just skip one underneath. No, you go back to where you're going to full lace it again on your back. But this time, when you go to your front, you, instead of going to that next one, you will skip one. See how that is? You will skip one. And then, you're going to go the same direction. So you're going to go either, directly across or direct behind or whatever you want to call it. And then do it again. So you have one in between. One little gap in between. Instead of two. So, if you have any questions, message me on Facebook or whatever, or email me. I will put my email in the captions or information about the video. So, thanks. I will be making other videos. I'm just so done with this request came so late. So when I start working my own bull rope, once these ropes get ordered, they're going to Oklahoma. And once I order more material for more orders and start working on my rope, I will make a video from start to finish on my bull rope. It's going to be a Brazilian, but it's not going. That won't matter. It's still the same techniques. So look for those videos. I'm really excited about it. I hope it turns out good.